Hey there. Wanted to do a video. I'm at work today, and so I'm in these silly ultraviolet lights again. So I apologize for the lighting and possibly even the sound. But I've been really trying to do these videos real time as things are occurring in the experience of Kelly. And the last probably 36 hours have been pretty profound as far as goings on are concerned. Finding that it's becoming more challenging to find words to describe what is happening in this experience, words that will even allow anyone to understand this. Not that there's anyone there to understand it, and that's the great irony here and the thing that makes me laugh the most. Who am I recording for? What am I recording about? Who am I recording to? Yet the recordings continue to happen and the sharing continues to happen. So the night before last, which would have been Saturday night, the experience of Kelly, or I'm going to refer to myself as Kelly, woke up in the middle of the night with a sensation of having to go to the ladies' room and a real knowing that that was what needed to happen. Yet there was no one there to wake up. There was no body and there were no eyes. There was this complete disassociation, if you will, or release of any acknowledgement of a body, and yet the sensations were still happening, the feelings were still happening, but there was no body there. Initially when this happened, especially the very first time that I'm sharing, there was this amazing, frightening feeling and palpitations in the heart, and yet there was no body to have a heart. There was no surrendering to any of these feelings at all. The feelings of fear arose. The feelings that this shouldn't be happening arose. There was no one there to let go of them. There was just this complete of allowance of those feelings to be there, and as that allowance allowed, the emotions of fear and this shouldn't be happening just released. There was this complete void, and I was all of it. And so as this passed, the body became aware of the body again and proceeded to do what it needed to do. Throughout the entire day of Sunday, yesterday, these voids continued to happen, and I kept referring to them as a melting away. That's what the sensation is like. Kelly will be sitting there working on her IRS stuff, and the melting away happens, and it's like the cells slowly are literally just melting into everything, and there's no body. What I also discovered in this is that there's no time. My son had gone up the road to his friend's house, and he came back, and I thought it had only been 10 minutes. And he said, "Mom, I've been gone for 2 hours." So there's no time in this. And these gaps are getting longer and longer, and nothing seems to cause them, and nothing seems to cause Kelly to come out of them. There's no one doing anything. There's no one calling anything forward. There's no surrendering to it. It's as if the surrendering is happening. There's also no fear anymore. It's just a complete release into what is happening, and no one is doing it. This morning, getting to work, apparently I did, because I'm here. But no one even did that. So I'm sharing as I continue to share, apparently, and many have their different stories of why this is happening or why it's not. All I can say is that I thought that the floor had completely dropped out, but apparently there was still more floor to drop. This melting away or absorption is happening, and there's no fear around it at all. It's just a complete allowance of whatever is coming. I've had several people say to me, "Well, aren't you worried about losing your job? What if it happens while you're at work? What if you're running a meeting?" Certainly those stories can become new fear stories, but even that is apparently not being allowed here. whatever is arising is welcome. And if there's some version of Kelly that's drooling in a meeting somewhere, then that apparently is also welcome. I can't control any of this because there is no I here. And this is just intense. It's pure intensity. And even that's a label that doesn't make sense. So I continue to share openly, rawly, purely where I am as it's arising, for no reason other than that's what apparently I'm doing. So in love, until next time, peace be with each of you.